All right. Yes. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, happy yoga, happy, even if things are maybe not so happy, we just invite in that which we want, like our thoughts create our world. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to just talk quickly about that, about how, like we all know the words karma and dharma. And your dharma is your karma, how you live your life dictates, what unfolds. And that doesn't mean bad things and hard things don't happen. They still happen. But we all know people, and we might have even been that person, everything's negative. Oh, this, I have to do this. I got to do this. Oh, this is, whatever it is, that's thought processes. And, and then we all know the other people. We're like, oh, but that's, this is so good. And this is a good learning. And this is the sunshine. And this is this. And, sometimes you're like, oh, so we want balance. There needs to be balance. And there needs to also be that awareness of where we're at in our thoughts. And you can control your thoughts. You can control your thoughts. So let's start just by inviting in goodness. And so if you have a beverage, hot, cold, whatever you like, we hold it, like we honor it. This great thing we're going to invite in. So just as you are, you can inhale and lengthen. And as you exhale, bow your chin, drop your jaw, close your eyes, or if you want to keep your eyes open and gaze into this liquid, this container. Just taking some easy breath, noticing the quality of your breath. And whatever is moving in and out in your life right now, just starting with a moment of gratitude, of acknowledging your blessings, as simple as I am here, I am breathing, I am smiling, I am embracing. And you could be very specific as well. And even feeling into maybe something that's challenging you. Offering yourself. Offering yourself that which you need, that which you're calling in. So strength, courage, presence, listening, speaking your truth. Move into all of that as you place that into your water. And then just taking a sip of your liquid and maybe hold it in your mouth for a little bit. Use the tongue to swish it. And then as you swallow it, to really feel that liquid moving deep into you as you invite in that which you are calling in. And then if you want another sip, go ahead and take that. And then with reverence, we'll set this aside. And then just joining your palms together at your heart. Beautiful. Just pausing, feeling. We start to awaken ourselves to all the power and the potential and the potency of that which is within. Take a nice full breath, lengthen tall. Exhale this breath completely. We'll chant Om together 3 times. Inhale. chin. As you exhale, place your hands on your thighs. As you inhale, lift your chin, your eyes. Okay, great. Let's just start with the hands together. Maybe change the crossing of your legs. Let's go opposite interlace of your fingers. Flip your palms, stretch them out, and inhale and sweep up. And as you exhale, just crescent to one side. As you inhale, come back up. And as you exhale to the opposite side, inhale and come up. And then stay here in this lengthening. And then press your hands up, look up. Stay here. Drop your jaw, one more breath. And we're going to release these hands behind your head. So as long as that's okay for your shoulders. And I'm just going to turn to the side. So you just press your hands into the head, lift yourself up, and then press the back of the head into the hands. Open the shoulders, your heart lifts a little bit. Even just take your eyes up, drop the jaw. One more breath. And as you inhale, bring the head back up. Now draw the chin to the chest without losing or collapsing the spine. Bring the elbows in, press the head into the hands, drop the jaw. Lift yourself tall, even as you keep the chin bowed. That might give you room to even bring the chin down a little more. Breathe here, lengthen tall, lift yourself up. Inhale, press the head up. Open the elbows. Exhale, take your left hand down to the floor. Now I'm going to keep my right hand here, but you can take it up. We're just going to crescent over. Lift up and then crescent. We're just going to floss with this elbow like we've been doing. So just open and close a few times. And just be with this exactly as you are, whether you're holding the back of your head or not. Push the head into the hand or imagine it's there. Take the heart back. And see if that opens up a little bit more room for this. Good. Okay, last time we're going to open. We'll release this right arm out, maybe up or out to the side. Press your ribs over. And then come all the way up and just sit. I'm just going to turn the palms. Just sit and feel. Do what you need to do with your legs. Feel. Okay, and we'll do all of that in opposition. I'm going to open my legs wide just to change the position of my legs. So if that works for you, great. Bring your hands together. Opposite interlace your fingers. So now you're in habitual interlace. Press out, lift up. And then here you inhale, press. Exhale, crescent, maybe opposite side first. Inhale up. And other side. Yeah, go at your own pace, all good. Good, from here, I'm just going to come up to center. Let's take a few breaths and turn my head up, drop the jaw. And if you're sitting long-legged like me, ensure your feet are assisting. Good. Okay, as you exhale, bring the hands behind your head like we did, and you're going to open yourself. Maybe you look up, drop the jaw, drop the shoulders, take the belly and the heart back. Eyes looking up. Good. And now we're just going to press the back of the head into the hands. And as you exhale, start to bring the chin in, but you're resisting with the head. The elbows come in. We'll push the back of the head into the hands, drop the shoulders a little more, and lengthen up, even as the chin stays bowed. Lengthen. Good. As you inhale, we're going to lift the head, press it into the hands, open the elbows, right hand down to the floor. I'm going to keep my left hand here, yogi's choice. Inhale and crescent over. Good, and then start to floss. You're just moving this elbow up and down. And then you recruit, okay? So if the elbow is moving, how can we assist the shoulder to get a stretch here? Push the back of the head into the hands. Press the heart space back. So almost like you're doing, I'm going to say cat pose a little bit. Pushing yourself back even as you do this little thing here, and breathing, enjoying. And last time we're going to open. When you come to your opening, you take that arm, stretch it, and long, long, long. Good. And then we'll come back up. I'm just going to go to opposite cross of the legs, yogi's choice here, palms up. Just feel what is opened. Good. Okay. So habitual cross of your legs, friends, and you can have them tucked in. You can go out a little bit, like you could make it, you can change it. I'm just going to take forward folds. I'll take the hands down. Lift yourself tall, start to drop your chin, drop your jaw, drop your eyes, and then let this just crescent you in. Walk your hands forward as you need to. Close your eyes if you like. And just move into forward fold. You don't need to go anywhere more than you feel you want to here. It's the very beginning of our practice. Spread your fingers if they're on the floor. Spread your fingers, anchor all parts of your hands into the earth. And then give a little pull and a push with your hands. So you're just finding a little bit of moving forward fold, a little bit of cat-cow. Okay. Okay, and then just find stillness. Drop your heart. If your hands want to walk forward more, you want to come down more, that's up to you. We're going to take this into a twisted forward fold. So we're going to walk the hands over to the right. So you might have to walk them back and then to the right. Okay, once you get them to the right, it's always nice to kind of lift yourself back up, take the belly in. See if you can turn a little more and then extend yourself over this right thigh. Let your head go. Maybe I'm going to just give you little inner cues if it works for you to just shift your ribs a little bit more to the right. And anchor through the left outer hip. And see if you can drop the right shoulder. Drop your jaw. One more breath. And we'll keep the right hand where it is. You might even walk it back a little bit just so you can support yourself there. Inhale, reach the left arm up and back like you're sweeping it around you. That's going to lift you up. We're going to come all the way up to sitting. Just pause. Maybe you change the cross of your legs. Just feel, we're inviting ourselves into this inner world. Okay, inhale. Now as you exhale, come back into your version of forward fold, whatever it is. Find some movement or stillness, yogi's choice. Feel into your body. Feel into your breath. Okay, and then coming into that place where you can just melt your heart a little bit more. Soften through all the sensory organs of your face. Starting to withdraw all the senses inside. The Sanskrit term of pratyahara. Okay. And then starting to walk your hands now to the left. Again, if you need to press up or press back through the belly, the heart, so that you can come into this. And then wherever you are here is good. Okay, we'll talk you through again these little bits and shift the ribs to the left, anchor through the right hip, and I'm going to drop into the left shoulder. Just let your head go, your jaw go. Notice the sensations arising in the body here. Just take a few more breaths as you are. Okay. Feel your left hand. You're going to bring it in so it can support you. Sweep the right arm maybe up and back and around. Bring yourself up. Both hands down and then just be here. Start to feel what's happening already. Okay, you're gonna take the feet to the floor, hands to the floor, a little extra wrist stuff, and then just do some seated cat-cow here. So you put your feet wherever you like, friends, and they can be far apart or closer together. Move your spine, your shoulders, your chin, your tail. You know what you've got and what you've brought. Okay. Next time your heart lifts, your shoulders move back, your chin lifts, smile, and then walk your feet to a place where you can start to move into this windshield wiper side to side. Okay, just do one more, both sides. And then bring your feet to the floor. Okay, you're gonna take the left ankle and cross it over the right knee. So you walk your right foot out if you need more space or less space. And we're gonna come back to seated windshield wiper. So I'm gonna let the right foot do the driving. Might even look at it and go, oh, look at you, right foot. Moving so beautifully. You could have been a ballet dancer. No. Maybe. Yes, of course you can be. Good. Okay, bring it to center. Maybe the right foot comes in, maybe the hands come up. I'm going to turn the hands, open the chest and just press in. Right, left foot is flexed. Open your shoulders, take your heart back. Even so here, I'm just pushing it back. Good. Okay, right hand's going to stay on the floor. I'm going to turn it out. Take the left hand, find your left heel. I'm going to start to take it out. And as I take it out, I'm going to drop the right leg. So I'm just going to drop the right knee, start to take it. Maybe the right arm comes off the floor as you press the left hip down. Maybe you turn to the right, look at your right hand. Okay, activate your right foot a little bit. Good. And now we're going to switch hands. So you can have the knee bent at the very beginning of our practice. Let the right hand come to the baby toe edge, and then the left hand stays on the floor or it comes out. And we twist and open. So just be very kind. Let's go one more time. So right hand to the floor, right hand in the air, but you're finding balance through your sit bones. So if I anchor the right foot, I even lift the right knee a little bit. Good. Okay, whatever you're doing is good. And then switch. And I mean it because, this is something you do regularly. So that's all good. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this, both hands are going to hold the foot. And I'm going to bring the knee inside both arms. If that works for you, you can keep the leg bent. Just push the foot into the hands. My thumbs are beside the fingers, or we start to straighten the leg, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm using the right foot. I'm going to ground it. Maybe lift the right knee a little bit if your hip needs that. And then release. Place the foot down like a little baby. And then I'm going to take the hands behind, bring the right foot. Just do a little windshield wiper, just erase. Okay, let's add the shoulders. So as the knees go one side, you turn and face the other. You got it, okay? That's it. Okay, and now bring yourself to center. Turn your left hand out, right hand comes in, it's gonna grab hold of the heel. And then I take this, I'm gonna bring the left leg down and start to push out. Now the right hip is probably lifting, so you do your best, see if you can find it. Okay, then we turn to the left. Maybe the left arm lifts. So cute. Good, breathe here. And then switch. So you grab the outside of the foot, the right hand can come to the floor, or it can lift up. You find your balance through your sit bones. Take your belly in, drop your shoulders, chin in maybe. Okay, we switch. So now you just find your own little dance, friends, whatever you're doing. Take 1 or 2 breaths as you are. Good. And then switch one more time. Open. Breathe. What can you release? What can you release? Good. Okay, now we're going to take this foot into both hands. However you want to hold it. Bent, straight. Find it. Look at your foot. Activate the left leg a little bit if you need to. Support your hip. Good. And then we're going to set this foot down like a little baby. Good. Okay, windshield wiper. The noises. Good. Okay. We're going to come into Vada Kanasana, soles of the feet together. I'm sitting on a blanket. You sit on whatever height. You want to sit on your bolster. That's all fine. Look at your little feet together. Prop your knees up if you need to too. And then we'll just give these feet a little massage. Yes. Okay. Good. Oh, let's do the whole. I'm just going to rush. Why rush it? Let's massage your inner calf, inner knee a little bit, outer thigh a little bit. And then eventually take your time if you want more massage. The hands are just going to come behind. I'm going to have my fingers pointing away. I'm on the pads of the fingers. And then open. Press the soles of the feet together, open the toes, lift up through your whole pelvic floor. Lift up and then smile. Breathe. One more breath. And then bring yourself into forward fold. You can let your feet relax. And, you know, again, we're still at the beginning of practice. So be kind. Okay, maybe you want to sway side to side. That might feel great. Okay, I'm going to do a few things here in Vada Kanasana. And if that's not happy for you, you just go to cross-legged. And just be conscious to maybe change the cross of your legs a few times. Okay, I'm going to take 3 more breaths here. So you might settle into the center. You might drop yourself in more deeply or just let your head go and let the whole pelvic floor go. Good. Okay, so you might walk up a little bit or you might stay where you are, but left hand is coming to the center of the left thigh. Okay, now lift the left shoulder and just turn to the left. So my right hand is still out. I'm really pressing down into this thigh. And just turn, look as far as you can. Notice any tension in the right hip. Good. Okay, keep your hands where they are. Turn back to face your feet. Now your left hand is on your thigh. I'm going to turn it. I'm just turning it as far as I can. So the shoulder comes down. Now I'm going to turn my head to the right. And we're going to push the thigh. You might walk your hand more to the inside of your thigh. Push the thigh away. Use the right hand. Push the floor away. Good. And now to come up, let the left hand lift you up. So it's going to turn, go back to where it can be, and then it'll bring you up. Good. Let's just take a little break. Just move your legs a little bit like this, and then we're coming back to the second side. Okay, so once you're here, lift up through the pelvic floor, and then release yourself into forward fold. Let your pelvic floor be heavy, head heavy. I'm just going to get right to it. So left hand stays where it is, right hand comes to the thigh. I'm going to push down to the thigh, lift the right shoulder, turn, even turn my head to look at the right shoulder. Take your chin in, friends. Breathe. Good. And now just turn to face your feet, the floor, and now turn your right hand. You're just going to turn it as much as you can. So the shoulder starts to come in. Then you turn your head to look through the left. Maybe the right hand comes more to the middle of your inner thigh and you push it away. Push it away. Bring the right shoulder down. Just let all of that happen. Okay, now to come up, just turn the right hand, turn the right hand, turn the right hand until it gets to a place where it can bring you up. Okay, once you come up, both knees are coming up. I'm just going to walk the knees in and just give yourself a little hug. Now, if you can cross here, this is my habitual. I always hold them this way, and so I'm going to switch. Okay, now I'm going to lift my feet up off the floor. I'm on the heels, if that works, but they're not, the heels are still on the floor. I'm going to push the heels down, drop the head, drop the jaw. Breathe in your child's pose in a different plane. Okay, one more breath. And then we'll take the hands down, stretch the right leg out, keep the left leg where it is. Yes, okay, I'm gonna walk the left leg out a little bit, turn the right hand out, reach this left arm up. Oh, I think I'm gonna take a little lift. I didn't know this was gonna happen, but here we go. I'm just gonna take a little lift. Turn the right foot, lift up, and then come back down. And as you come down, bring this left elbow to the inside of your left knee. Anchor your right heel, lift yourself up as you inhale, and then turn to the right. Okay, so here's this bind. I think we did this last class, and I'm just gonna be here in this twist. If you want to try the bind, you just extend the left arm out. It's still attached, just out. I'm going to turn the thumb to point down. Then I'm going to wrap it around this thigh. And you might grab hold of your shin, your thigh. Maybe the right hand comes around and you hold hands. But it doesn't need to happen at all. If it's too crunchy, just go to the twist, stay in the twist. And take 2 more breaths, softening what you can. Okay, release yourself out of this. Take your hands back like nothing happened, whether you had bind or not, doesn't matter. Drop this foot into Vada Kanasana, and we're going to take forward fold. So just breathe here for a moment. Put your props in, whatever you need to be happier here. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is turn the chest to face this right leg. As I do that, the right leg wants to suck in. Let that all happen. Inhale. And then as you exhale, walk your hands out either side of this leg. You're going to feel something. And that's what we're looking for. We want to feel. We're going to take all the senses inside so we can really feel what's happening. Okay, if you start to continue to drop, your body wants to go deeper, let that all happen. Through the heart, through the head, through softening, and through bathing in the breath. Okay, whatever you're feeling in your body, in your leg, the sensations, let's just tell this, let's just use this mantra a few times for yourself. My right leg is calm. My right leg is calm. My right leg is calm. And just breathing here, letting the stretch unfold. Feeling the body melting, releasing something. Take one more breath. Okay. Now you're just going to come out to a place where you can keep the right hand on the floor and the left hand comes to the thigh like we did a moment ago. Okay. Now this time I'm going to turn the fingers of the left hand outwards. It's going to turn out, out, out as much as it can until it can't go anymore. Then you're going to push into that thigh. So you're getting wrist. Maybe you can start to lift up, turn your head to the left, but you don't have to. You could stay down, just looking for extra wrist, or just turn the left hand, anchoring. Now melt your jaw. Okay, now we're going to turn this hand onto the back. So you're on the back of the left hand, and we're just going to make some circles here. And you're going to let your shoulder come in. If the right hand wants to walk back and lift you up, let that all happen. Good. Let's take one more circle and then reverse. And just circle this wrist on your thigh a few times. Good. Okay. Now come up. Take the left hand to the floor. We're going to come up into our Las Vegas showgirl. So do what you need to do with your legs. Turn your right foot so it goes flat. Pop yourself up onto your left knee. And open, open, open. From the right foot, extend. From the right arm, extend. Take your heart back. Look down at your left hand. Good. And then release yourself back. And we're just going to come. Beautiful, you guys. Come back. Okay, a little windshield wiper just to erase, not erase, to put it in. Good, okay. Now we'll just start with both feet on the floor. Lift yourself up. Okay, we're gonna keep the right foot where it is, extend the left leg. Okay, I'm gonna reach the right arm up. Now we're gonna do a little lift. So you feel, okay, what do I need to do? The left foot has to turn so you're on the baby toe edge. So that when you come up, you have something to push into. So just be wherever you are here. One breath. And then we'll come down just for rock star status. Bring your right arm inside of the right knee. Turn yourself. Okay, wherever you go here. I'm going to take the bind, yogi's choice, and stretch the right arm straight. Turn the thumb down, wrap it around. And then I take the left hand, hold hands. And come up. But that doesn't need to happen. You could just hold on to your shin, hold on to your thigh, or just be in And we're going to turn the chest to the left leg. Maybe the left leg wants to suck in. And then when you're ready, friends, on an exhale, walk your hands forward, either side of this leg. Drop your head, your jaw, and just tune into the sensations. Embrace them. It's a hard, difficult time, this terrible thing happened in BC. I mean, they've been hit with all of Earth's elements: fire, wind, water, earth moving, and the element of energy and the heat waves. But ultimately, I think, we feel how the communities are coming together, embracing each other, supporting each other. That's the sunlight coming out of all of this. And I bet that's what a lot of people will remember. So here we are, just calling in community, calling in your breath, calling in your awareness, calling in your patience and your acceptance and your love for these places that maybe get a little tight. Just keep letting your head go. 2 more breaths. Release your heart if you can. And then we'll very gently press yourself upright. And we're going to move into the lift. So adjust your legs. Right hand stays on the floor, and the left hand just finds that little dance. Lift yourself up and open. Press that foot down. Oh. I really love this dog. And I will embrace all parts of her. But there's one little thing I wish I could change. So, patience. Come down. Good. All right. Once you're here, both feet, give a little windshield wiper. Okay. All right, guys. So, we're going to come into downward facing dog. I'm going to do that through cross-legged and pop up and over. If that doesn't work, you do whatever you need to do. And find your DFD, your downward facing dog. Press yourself into this. So push the hands down and away and the feet back and let your head go. Notice the shoulders. You can cross them a little bit. Just feeling into anything that's talking to you here. One more breath. Okay, I'm going to set the left knee down on the floor with the toes tucked under. You're going to turn the right foot flat. So the toes are pointing to the right. Turn the left hand out a little bit to the left. Reach your arm up. Here we come again. Just open this, turn the palm, reach it up and over your head. Good. And then bring the hand all the way down. So you're here, bring the right heel up. And we're going to bring this left knee in a little bit more. And then lower yourself down. So it's not pigeon. You're on, maybe you can go, maybe you can't fold it all the way. So be where you are. I'm just going to push out through the right heel. This is really about opening the front of the right hip crease. Okay, now I'm here. I'm just going to wave the right hip up and down a little bit. That's it. Okay, I'm going to press back. Maybe you want to go downward dog. I'm going to take a plank. Yogi's choice here, whatever you like. So plank, shoulders over wrists. One more breath. And then lower your right knee down. Tuck the toes under, drop the left foot. Turn your right hand out and come up. And wherever you are here, breathe, anchor, nice and long and strong. Turn the left hand, take it up and over. Open yourself. Put your heart in, chin in. Extend through the foot, through the hands. And then both hands down. Lift the back heel. Bring this right knee in a little more and come on down on top of the heel if you can. I'm wiggling my left foot back because I need more space. And push the left heel back. Breathe, and you feel like rocking your left hip in midair here. Do that. Good. Okay. Come back. I'm going to press back, plank again. Yogi's choice. I'm going to come all the way down. Going to lower thighs, hips, chest, head, and breathe. Good. Okay. We're going to move into Locust Pose, friends. And we're going to do it 3 different ways. So we'll start with, just take your arms down by your sides with the palms down. Spread your fingers. Forehead can be resting on the mat. Now lengthen your legs. Lift them up one at a time. Get longer. Feel your hands nice and strong. Tops of the feet strong. Toenails strong. Lift your shoulders. Lift your head. Lift your heart. If you want to lift your legs, that's up to you. Otherwise, be here. Keep looking down. Pull the chin in. Lift the heart. Lift the shoulders. Lift your belly. It's just all internal. And now lower yourself all the way down. Take one nice big breath in. Sigh it out. This time lift your arms up off the floor. Forehead can still be resting. Stretch your fingers, lift the shoulders, extend through your legs, and lift your heart. And reach back, even though your legs are straight, reach back like you're flying. If your palms want to turn up or something else, that's fine. Oh, I didn't do the wrist stuff on the other side. Okay, I'm glad I remembered. Take one more breath. Good, and then lower yourself down, rest. Maybe you turn your head one side. You get a little extra neck stretch. Let your feet flop. Okay, so you can repeat any of those. This time, I'm going to bring the hands and interlace them behind the back. So lift your head, look at your mat, take your hands behind your back. Let's start with opposite interlace. Now lift the shoulders, bring the belly in, heart in, nice strong legs, and then lift yourself up. Now your arms can stay on your tush, or they can reach up, but you're reaching back, you're breathing. Maybe the legs want to lift. One more breath, and then relax. Maybe turn the other cheek, let everything rest. Feel your heart beating. Good. Let's do that one more time, this time with the habitual interlace. Or repeat anything you like, or don't like, repeat it anyway. Lift your head, your heart, your shoulders, your legs, your belly, your arms maybe. Reach back, spread your toes. Recruit, soften, and release. Okay, this time you can rest completely. Hands under your forehead if you like. We're just going to come back to windshield wiper on your tummy. So we'll bend the knees and just rock your feet side to side. Good. Okay, let's do a little egg beater here on your tummy. So just move your feet around like an egg beater. Good. Whatever's happening is good. And then reverse, go the opposite way. Brace yourself rolling around on the floor. Good. All right, and then just come to center. Just let yourself completely lie on the floor. Receive. Okay, well, I feel Dhanurasana coming in. So that's where we're going to grab both feet behind you. And if it feels like you're not ready for that, you just do one at a time. You grab one foot, press back, grab the other foot. Otherwise, from here, I'm going to take the arms by my sides. Rest your forehead on the floor and bend your knees. Now reach back and grab your feet. Maybe the tops of the feet, maybe the tops of the ankles, whatever works for you. And just soften into this shape. Start by spreading your toes. Good. And now lift your shoulders up. Start to press the feet back. Bring the thumbs in line with your fingers. Just press back to wherever you go. You know, if your thighs want to lift, your heart wants to lift, it's fine. But if the thighs stay on the floor, you still got all that happening. One more breath. Okay, relax. Completely relax. Surrender and let go. Breathe. Good. Okay, and then press up and back, child's pose. Good. And make it a nice child's pose for you, knees together, knees apart, arms stretched out or supporting your forehead. Breathe into your full container. One more breath. And walk your hands back, other side of your knees. Press yourself up so you're sitting for a moment here. Exactly as you are. You can have your hands off the floor or on the floor. Okay, we're going to roll over the toes a few times, guys. So I'm just going to take the hands forward, tuck my little toes under, and just do a little bit of this little thing, you know, moving your ankles and your feet, whatever way works for you. Oh, I love heart assembly. If you can't go all the way, that's great. Okay, and then we're just going to press ourselves up to a forward fold. Heel toe your feet to a nice comfortable distance. Drop in. And a little bit of leg stretching we did on seated. Just feel here, you can push your thighs back and anchor the feet, lift up into the sit bones, melt everything else, torso, crown of the head. Good. Okay, let's roll up. Bend your knees, roll yourself up all the way up. Once you get up, just pause here, breathe. Okay, just breathe. Okay, so we're gonna do Artichandrasana, half moon pose. Maybe I'm thinking blocks, no blocks, but just gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna step the right foot forward. Is it wrong to use? Let's not use a block and just see what happens. I'm sitting here going block, no block. Let's just no block. Start to bend down, bring your hand down, and maybe you bring both down. It's up to you. Right hand or just one hand. Okay, I'm gonna lift the left leg up. So maybe both hands on the floor to start, and then you go, okay, can I be here? And just press out through your feet. You can have your right knee bent because we don't have a block. Take one more breath. Okay, and then maybe both hands down first, set the left foot down. And now I'm gonna do the same thing with the right foot. So it's gonna come back and up. Maybe the right hand comes to your hip, maybe not. Left leg can stay bent. Push out through the right heel. Breathe. And release hands down, step down, widen your feet apart, and drop into this forward fold. Good. Okay, roll yourself all the way up. And maybe you're like in the middle of your mat now. Come all the way up, just stand, breathe. Okay. You'll dancer pose next. So bring your feet together. Now you could always hold on to a wall, friends. I mean, I can't see my hands, but you hold on to a wall. Otherwise, we're going to take the right hand to the right hip. Left hand comes out to the side. We're just going to bring that left foot and you're going to find it in your hand. Squeeze the knees together. Push out through your right foot and take the belly in. Heart in. The more you push the knee down, the more the balance comes in. Take the right arm up and then you start to take that left leg back. Okay, I have my right knee bent a little bit. Breathe. And then if you've fallen out, that's fine. Otherwise, come out. Stand and breathe. Okay, second side. So when you're ready, left hand to your hip, right hand out. Grab your right foot, squeeze the knees together. Push the right knee down. Good. And then when you're ready, left arm comes up. Start to open. And breathe. Yes. Good. If you fall, it's okay. Good. And then we'll come out. Unless you're just getting in, then stay. And then just stand. Breathe. Good. Okay. Reach your arms up. Move into your forward fold. And let's inhale to the halfway. Look forward. Exhale and fold. Breathe here. Let's take it to squat. I'm going to heel toe the feet wide. Okay, be in your own squat. So not coming all the way down isn't there for you. You just be here. Let's come all the way down. Breathe. If you want to do something with your arms, you can do this. So hold them at your heart in prayer. One more breath. Okay, bring yourself to sit. So maybe hands, no hands. Okay, pause. We're going to come back to Vada Kanasana. So we can do the wrist on the other side, which I forgot. So sit on your blankets. Give you a moment to just settle. Give your feet a little rubby dub dub here. Good. Okay. Now I'm just going to face you. I'm just going to do the wrist stuff with the right hand. So the right hand comes down, and I'm going to turn the fingers away from me until you can't go anymore, and it's very awkward. Then you got it. Just push the hand in. Maybe you turn to the left. I'm just looking for wrist. You can bend your right elbow. Breathe. Open the right shoulder. Okay, and then start to release your body a little bit, and we're just going to turn the hand in so you get to the back of the hand. Remember this? You're just going to turn your hand a few times. So we got the shoulder moving, the head moving, the whole hand is articulating. We're moving the wrist. Yes. Okay, reverse this and circulate your wrist the other way. So you're also maybe getting a little bit of massage into your thigh. A little cutie. Okay. And then we'll just bring it into sitting. Let's just turn both hands up. Pause here. One more breath. And we're going to take it to forward fold. Maybe you want to go to turtle pose. That's this one. Okay, but you don't have to go all the way down. Even just the backs of the hands resting and the elbows into your thighs as you come down counts. And maybe I'll show you full turtle pose if you're interested. And you have your elbows down. Then I just sneak one arm behind and the other one behind so that the backs of the hands are on the floor. And eventually you hold hands, so we're not there yet. But be wherever you are and just breathe, release. Soften through the pelvis full. Drop your whole root chakra. That's that. We'll breathe here. Take one more breath. And then very slowly start to extricate yourself up and out. And then we're just going to sit. However you want to do that, cross-legged, legs out, turn your palms up, lift your heart and bow your chin, just like we did at the very beginning of class. Just feeling, maybe your eyes are soft. You hear yourself breathing. One more breath. Sigh it out. Okay. So we're going to start to move into Shavasana. And we're going to start with Shavasana 2. So that's with the bolster resting underneath the torso. So we'll all do this together, and then you can switch into any Shavasana you like. So you're also very welcome to put blocks underneath your bolster if you prefer that. A little support for your head. Maybe if you have socks and stuff you want to put on now, that's great. If you have your heating pad, just throw that on top of your bolster. Okay. All right, then we're just going to lie back like we do. And if this is too much for your back, you just bring the bolster back and we'll support the head. Now your legs can stay bent. They can go straight. I'm just going to come up and put my legs into Virasana. But, that's totally optional. If that works for you, you can even sit on a block first and then bring yourself back. As I kind of lift the hips, pull the tail. Yeah, it's just like that. And then come in. Okay, however you are here with your legs, it's fine. Just embrace this little bit of release and opening. And we did a lot of forward folds and leg stretches and just dropping in to your breath. So this great release. And to receiving new pathways, new ways of opening yourself to seeing situations, to looking, for the dark and for the light. Embracing whatever comes your way with an open heart and an open mind. Sometimes, it's good to release the old ways. They no longer serve. We need to be able to see what that is. keep entering into the same situations over and over again. That's just life. That's the dharma and the karma. Here as yogis, we're practicing new pathways. We're practicing new ways of being, of moving, breathing, and of resting, as you are doing right now. Just feel your breath start to deepen wherever it is, filling and dropping. Okay, just for these next few moments, I started talking about the solar center, right? The solar plexus where the ribs join. So right below the navel is your lunar center, your moon center. So for these next few breaths that we're here, just keep your attention on the solar center, maybe the navel, maybe just below the navel. Just keep your focus there. Keep your focus on this spacious center of you, mingling the light and the dark. Feel this area being filled and nourished with your breath. And keeping your attention in this space of your body. Bring all the senses to this place. You can stay exactly as you are and keep your attention on opening and nourishing this spot of your body that holds everything here. When we feel in our gut, we hold tension, stress, excitement, joy, everything lives here. So you can stay as you are or start to move yourself into your final resting posture, however you like that to be. If you're in Virasana with your legs and you are happy, then feel free to stay. Otherwise, maybe you sneak them out one at a time, or you press yourself up to sitting, straighten your legs. Okay. So if it helps to keep the attention of the breath, the solar plexus, navel center, lunar center, let's just let all that go. Keeping your awareness and attention on the resting state of you. Open to receive, without judgment, without any past habits. Your mind is very busy, maybe just feeling touchstones. As you inhale, I feel my body resting. As I exhale, I feel my body resting. I am calm. Staying as you are. Surrendering completely. You're still holding. Starting perhaps to bring your awareness back to your breathing into this sacred center of you. Feel ready to begin to move, and just let that come in through your feet, your ankles, your fingers, and your wrists. Lengthening your arms over your head if you like. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Bending the knees and hugging the knees into your chest for a moment or two if that feels nice. You might even just plant your feet and lift your hips for a few moments too. And whenever you're ready, you'll bring yourself to rest on your side. Just rest there for at least 3 breaths. Just feel yourself almost dropping back. And just meet unseated whenever you get here. Just take a few moments to be in your sacred energy space that you have created, recreated. And then honoring great devotion, the work you have done. As you inhale here to go tall, and exhale to join your palms together in front of your heart. Taking this position of devotion for yourself, for all that you bring and all that you offer and all that you are. Acknowledging the path that maybe needs to be cleared, so we can create space for whatever new is waiting for us. Go into all of that, my friends. Inhale and lengthen, lift your chin. And exhale this breath. And we'll seal this practice with our May We Be Blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. We'll seal this for one Om. Inhale. Whoa. Stay as you are as you inhale your breath. Catch your breath in your hands. Hold it there, bow your chin. Great honoring and devotion. Lift your chin and open your eyes and offer this to yourself. And then offer it to each other. And out and out and out. All barking dogs. Good, yes, and then take it back. Oh, there you go. So, happy Sunday. Happy yoga refresh. So much love, guys. So hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday. And if not, have a great rest of your day and a happy Monday. So much love, guys. Thank you for being here.